Hey guys, it's my first video officially as a member of Equally Awesome. I'm really happy to be here. And I've known everybody in the Equally Awesome channel actually through their channels for a little while now, whether they've known it or not.
I'm a tube stalker.
Tube stalker, that sounds really grody. I actually find it really exciting that I'm going to get to know you guys on a personal level now. But anyway, let me just get to the questions. Oh, my feet. And sorry, I know this is completely random, but you see this stuff right here? No frizz. Stuff is supposed to be awesome. It's new technology for frizzy hair. Instead of using silicone to smooth down the hair, it actually acts like, it's the same technology that's used to coat DVDs, so on and so forth. These are actually the prototypes right here. It's not on the market yet, normally. Mark, you asked what our favorite colors are. Mine, obviously, is pink. But there's actually a reason to that. I am very attached to colors and smells and the way they make me feel. When I was a child, I was never allowed to wear pink. And you know, I thought that for a long time maybe I was just being rebellious, just trying to get back, just trying to drench myself in pink to make up for lost time, so to speak. But it's not that at all. You know, after a few years I realized, no, I just really like the color that much. And it gets annoying at times. Sometimes I don't even mean to, you know, be like, ooh, look at that. But I'm just drawn to pink things. That sounds really gross. Sophia, you asked if we have ever been made to feel shame or guilt for who we are. Yes. Yes, I have. Hi. Growing up, my daddy wanted a male figure to take his place. There was a lot of pressure on me because my other siblings had done some unscrupulous things or not so favorable things that he felt colored the family name. Then I came out being a transsexual, and it was just like, oh my god, all his hopes, all his dreams died with me. It made me feel absolutely horrible. Since I'm the youngest, I felt like I was the one that was supposed to carry on the legacy. But, you know, my family tells me, everybody tells me, that, that it was pretty obvious from an early age. Like when you're 2 and 3 years old and you say you want to be Smurfette, not be with Smurfette, but be Smurfette. I'm still not quite sure if that meant I wanted to be a girl or be a whore. But all joking aside, yeah, it made me feel guilty for a very long time, like I was taking something away from Daddy. Now I realize, however, that, you know, genetic legacy isn't that much. Bob, you asked if there was somebody in our life that we needed to push away, but we just kept coming back to or wanted to keep. I hope I understood that correctly. Yes, a few people actually. How to word this? There have been a few people that, due to business interactions, have kind of faded from my life. And by business interactions, I mean music industry. Makes me very sad because they were friends as well. On top of that, and more importantly, I have one ex-fiance, actually. I was an ex-boyfriend, but he was a fiance. We were engaged for 3 years. He's completely changed as a person, though. But I still want him in my life as a friend, so on and so forth. It's just not working, though. Megan, you asked if, and I hope I understood this correctly, if you've ever known somebody who has been jealous of a personal success of yours, and how did you deal with it? You know, in the music industry, things are so unfair at times, it seems. So, even if you've worked your ass off for something, you know, it can seem like it just fell in your lap. And a lot of times other people just assume that the opportunity fell in your lap. At least this is my experience. I've had people kind of act like certain things that I've accomplished or just given to me, handed to me because of people I know. That's not the case at all. But as soon as I explain to these people, no, this is what I've done for this is everything I've gone through to make sure that I, was afforded this opportunity, they lightened up. There's still this kind of lingering sort of, but for the most part, it's lightened up. Matthew, you actually asked about a subject I'm really passionate on. You asked how we feel about the politically correct movement in the world, how the entire world's just moving towards that. Ugh. I think past a certain point, being politically correct is bullshit. To me, trying to homogenize everything, trying to push it all into a term, a blanket term that's correct, okay, inoffensive to use, is insensitive and, in effect, says that you don't really accept that person, you just accept that they're part of a certain group. Does it make sense? I'll kind of use an example. Like, a few of my friends, you say African American, they go, no, I'm black. I mean, what do you say to that? You've been taught to say African American, and a few of them are just like, I've never been in Africa in my life. It shows no respect for an individual. Personally, when I talk to people, I don't want to define them as African American, Hispanic Americans, Asians, so on and so forth. I just see them as people. You know what? If somebody's from China, okay, they're from China. Yeah, they're Chinese. If somebody's, black, I'm like, oh, okay, black. So what? If they were from Africa, then yeah, African American, I guess, if they want to be called that. I too much emphasis is put on the terms rather than actually accepting each other. And some people, on the other hand, are too touchy about the terms that can be used for them. I've also known other people who are like, did you just call me black? And I hate to use examples like this because somebody out there might get kind of touchy about it. But you know what? I'm a pasty little white girl. I transsexual. Some people label me a punk because of this. How can I be referred to in a politically correct way? See what I'm saying? It's silly. It's silly. Now, my question for you guys is kind of broad, but I want you to answer it however it first comes to your mind, as odd as that sounds. Basically, I want to know what you think you stand for. Sorry, I'm getting cuddles. I think I stand for hope, as hokey as that may sound. I love you too. But basically, I think I stand for hope that people can achieve what they want to achieve. And that maybe one day everybody will be seen as equal. And by everybody, and I know this sounds extremist to some people, I mean everybody. Well, I really have to get to bed now. I have to get ready for the fashion show early in the morning. But I can't wait to see your answers. I want to see what you guys come up with. And even though I didn't use the word today, the word for the week is crud nuggets. I dare you all to try to work that word into your video. Bring it.